They were like, well, you're the man. I'm the man. I gotta pay your $300 bill. I just met y'all and I gave y'all 75 earlier and I just met y'all.
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. I recently posted a video about black women moving to Thailand and the Philippines. And in that video, I stated that if I cross paths with any black women, if she doesn't speak to me, I'm not going to speak to her. Well, I took a little heat for some black women who I know don't follow my channel. Well, here's one reason why I said that. Take a listen to this brother who lives in Colombia telling a story about his interactions with black women from the Matrix there in Colombia.
What's up, pretty much? Now, I hope you're ready for this story time. But as you know, I live in Colombia. I gotta get that out the way. I have no idea why black women are coming to Colombia until I asked. But that was after this. There was one time I went to Cartagena. I'm very much known there. I went on my favorite trip, which is the Shalom trip. And I went by myself. I'm having a great time. Music is blasting. The women look good. I look to my right, there is a group of black women. Had to be about 9 to 11 of them. So deep down in me, I was like, I gotta make sure they're good. That's just naturally within me.
Mistake number one. Now he's doing what a good black man would generally do by checking up on his people, especially when they're in a different country. Now, I'm a good black man, but I wouldn't have done this because I know better. But let's keep going.
They're in a whole nother country. They don't speak the language. And they don't know that in Shalom, those guys aim for the women so they could take advantage and take money from them. So I went to them and told them about the prices. Told them, hey, make sure you get the prices and write them down, because at the end, they will throw some extra 100,000 pesos on you and you have nothing to use as proof. I connected with one of the girls. She was really cute. We was talking. We was kind of caked up. Bill came for the table. You can tell everything I said was coming true. So they come to me and say, why do they overcharge on this? I was like, I told you, get the prices. Stop getting so belligerent drunk and get the prices.
And just like we complain about them in the Matrix, they just won't listen or follow simple instructions.
So me being the person that I am, I reach into my bag and give them 300,000 pesos. That's 75 US dollars.
You did what? Dude. Mistake number two. Let them pay their own bill, especially since they wouldn't listen to you in the first place. Let their hard heads make their wallets empty.
Now in US, that's not a lot, but in Colombia, that's big time. I said, don't worry about it. Take this. You know, they grabbed it. One of them said thank you. The other ones looked at me like, oh, this is what you should do, and it's giving.
See, he said there was about 10 or 11 of them, and only one of them said thank you. Are you starting to see why I won't interact with black women when I'm overseas?
Well, I was by myself at Shalom. I realized I don't know how I'm getting back because the tour I was with kind of dipped. I asked the group, I said, can I talk to whoever is running y'all boat? I will pay them and they could take me back to shore. And that's what I did. I went to the captain. I paid him 250,000 pesos, which is about $60. And I sat in the front right next to the cutie, right? So we're just chopping it up, but then I can see across. Something was brewing. Their total bill came and it was like 1.2 million, like $300. And I'm just sitting up there by myself and I noticed the men are in the back, but I'm the only man in the front. One of the girls starts looking at me. She said, why are you here? And I was like, I just paid to be on this boat so I can go back to shore. She was like, you see these women over here stressed about this bill and you ain't gonna do nothing about this?
A $300 bill divided between 10 women comes out to be $30 each. If they couldn't afford that, then they shouldn't have been ordering the stuff that they ordered. And how does this become his problem? He's not even with them.
What? I didn't even know I had to do that.
You don't.
So then she starts going on. In my mind, I'm just like, does she know she in Colombia? I can uppercut you right now, then pay the boat off, and nobody will even know. Oh my God, he hit me. No, he didn't, because I paid everybody.
So she's going in on you even after you gave them $75. Now you see why I would not have helped them.
But no, I just sat there and took it. Then the chick I was talking to looks over and was like, you know, if you got it, you could have just paid it. And I'm like, word? They were like, well, you're the man. I'm the man. I got to pay your $300 bill. I just met y'all and I gave y'all 75 earlier and I just met y'all. She was like, well, if you ain't going to add in, then you're going to get off our boat.
My response, make me get off the boat.
I was like, I'm not getting off shit. All the girls are rallying. Shout out to the one queen. There was one that stood up and said, wait, hold on. He did help us out a lot. Man, they shut her down quick. You know how the herd mind is. If you ain't agreeing with them, you and I. That girl thing is a lie. They sent her in the back of the boat too. So I'm sitting up there uncomfortable.
Ladies, are you paying attention? This is typical. If you go against the sisterhood, even if you're being rational, they will still turn on you.
I got a bunch of ratchets going on, talking under their breath about me. They was like, you better get off my friend. So I put my arm away. And in my mind, I'm just like, I gotta get off this boat. I don't want to crash out. She's like, you gotta go to the back of the boat. I was like, I ain't going nowhere. I paid to be here. This is our boat. Well, actually, you haven't paid your bill.
Right?
So after that, liquor sat in. The boat ride from Chalon to Cartagena is an hour long. You know where I'm getting. The liquor is sitting in. I gotta use the bathroom. So I'm thinking in my mind, I gotta stand up with all of these hyenas already upset with me because I'm not paying their bill. But it got to the point where I was like, I gotta really use the bathroom. And there's no bathroom on the boat. So you gotta use it in the ocean. So I gotta stop the boat. I got to the point I needed to go. I went up to the guy and said, hey, look, I'll give you an extra 100,000 pesos, stop the boat. And I gotta use the restroom. They was like, bet, I mean, these are Colombians. They gonna stop. 100,000 pesos? Are you serious? Shoot. I used the bathroom. Wait, let me back up real quick. I accidentally stumbled, because remember the boat was moving. That same girl that's pissed that I did not, because she was like the ringleader. She was like the ring leader.
He means the head knucklehead in charge.
She was like, he fell on purpose. Who the fuck falls on purpose on a moving boat? And then that same girl that stood up for me before was like, no, he's an accident. They shut her down quick. After I used the bathroom, I sat in the back and I was like, I gotta tell the world about this. And I just kept my mouth closed until now.
So basically, by speaking to women from the Matrix, black women from the Matrix that is, you cause yourself some unnecessary stress.
So I don't know why black women are coming to Colombia, but I think they're coming to Colombia for the same shit in the States. They're looking for men to pay for their shit. And I've heard from other guides, they're coming to give men an option in Colombia. You can either fuck with the Colombians or them. And to be honest, nobody fucking with them.
And have you seen those Colombian women? And the Colombian men, they have internet too, you know. I'm sure they already know how some of these particular black women act. The only way a Colombian man is going to get with a woman from the Matrix, especially a black woman, is because he wants to taste the forbidden fruit. And after he's tasted it, sexually that is, he's going to be done. And if he sticks around and she starts acting like the women that he's describing on the boat are acting, he's going to run faster than Forrest Gump.
We don't want him. And this doesn't go for all, black women, just American ones. Shout out to Kenya.
Unfortunately, we can't tell the difference until we interact with them, which is why I'm not going to interact with them. Why take the chance on unnecessary stress? I came here to get away from that, not invited in.
But that was the day that I officially said no more. I will never date, never take serious, never even share my resources. When I see them now in Cartagena, I'm like, burn. And I'm gonna let them get taken advantage of. I'm sorry.
No, brother, don't be sorry. Those type of black women, they brought it on themselves. Unfortunately, the good black women who are appreciative for anything that men do for them are gonna suffer because of it.
But now for you, if you guys need help, I got you.
So for the black women who came after me for making the statement that I'm not gonna interact with black women while I'm overseas, this is exactly why I won't do it. Now don't get me wrong, if it's a life or death situation, that's different. For instance, if a black woman has a medical issue and falls out, or she gets hit by a motorbike or a car, then I'll make sure she gets the proper care, like trying to get her identification, an emergency phone number to get in contact with somebody to let them know what's going on, and to make sure that an ambulance is called and stay until the ambulance shows up. I mean, I do still have a heart. This is still somebody's daughter, aunt, sister, or somebody's mother. But once she's squared away, I'm out. So for all the good black women out there who are appreciative, respectful, and kind, don't blame black men if you're overseas and we won't interact with you. Like you just saw in this video with this guy, blame it on the ratchet black women who think that men are supposed to just take care of them simply because they're women. Absolutely not. And from this day forth, this guy's learned what I've already been practicing now for a while. I only do for women that I know personally, who I know will appreciate the things that I do for her. Other than that, black women overseas, you're on your own. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video.
Like as far as kids and marriage and all that shit is concerned, I have lost all interest. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can have them, okay? Just like the rest of you guys, I have tried, and tried. I was very patient. I tried to be the good man to the broken woman. I'm not wasting my fucking time no more. I'm not having kids with y'all. I'm not getting married. I don't even want to have sex with y'all. That's how bad it is. Because it's like everything is just bad. You guys have the worst mental health issues in the entire world, and then you got the nerve to want to drag a good man along with your bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what you guys need to do instead, okay? Get your passport, go overseas. They ain't shit. They're never gonna learn. It's not worth it. You only have one life to live. So why would you want to stay in the worst country in the entire world? Let alone with the worst women.
So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.